Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. So, there is a new boss on the block, and I'm talking about Suicune EX and Palkia EX. Now, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that name right in English. Yeah, don't worry. So, this deck is probably the best current deck for the current season, even I might say. Now, in this season, Water Energy will be extremely dominant again. So let's take a closer look at this deck. Now, we're running Suicune EX, which has 140 HP, does up to 120 damage, depending on how many Pokemon on each side of the bench are sitting, right? So a maximum of 120 are possible. Now, with the support of Palkia EX does 150 damage for 4 energies. Now, this Pokemon can get rid of baby Pokemons instantly too. And it is literally just being revived through a baby Pokemon called Mantyke. Now, Mantyke is going to be able to give it energy, and we're going to be able to hit very hard with Palkia. Now, we're also running the normal version of Palkia for potential Oricorios, right? We need to take care of them, so we don't want to run a EX only deck. And yeah, and we're running the good old Misty as well. So let's actually jump into a few matches. We're running into a few random matches. Since the new season isn't out yet, we're not going to be able to test it in ranked mode, right? So the first match has begun. Let's see what the opponent has to offer. Okay, all right. First match is about to start. Right, we're running with Mantyke. 30 HP. Magby. Okay, we're gonna be able to give energy the first turn. We're also having a Pokeball on our hand, which is good. Hoping to actually draw out Palkia. This is actually the first time I'm facing Entei EX. Haven't faced it before as of yet in any of my matches. So this one's going to be interesting. Entei is going to be able to hit also for 120. However, it will need a lot more energy, which I don't think it's going to get in time until I get rid of it. But we'll see anyways. We'll see. I'm going to try Poker now a bit as well and give the opponent a Sabrina. So we do have Pokemon Communication. So in case we're drawing something bad, we're going to be able to get rid of it. Very nice. We're going to be using our Pokemon Communication. Get rid of Mantyke. Mantyke is the German name, by the way. I'm going to throw out Palkia EX. Onto the field, Palkia EX is going to get energy, but first we're going to try and cheese the opponent with Sabrina. Let's see if the opponent actually falls for my trap. No, he doesn't. Okay, he gives me Entei, which was to be expected anyways. So, attack. Mantyke is going to attack, and we're going to be able to attack the turn after that with Palkia. Now, the opponent is going to be able to get rid of my Mantyke. Let's see, is it gonna do it? Yes, he is. And Entei EX destroyed it. That's one Pokemon down. Right, let's see where this one's going. Okay. So, yeah, obviously the opponent is gonna be able to draw a card, right? Since the ability of Entei EX is allowing him to. So, Professor's Research, very nice. We're going to be able to draw 2 cards. Pokeball, we are going to use it. Get ourselves another Pokemon here. Very nice. And we're going to play Mantyke, and we're going to play Suicune EX. Both of them on the field. And ideally, the opponent isn't going to be able to... He's not going to be able to defeat me now. We are going to be able to hit him. The next turn, his Entei is gone, so he's most likely going to feed energy to his other Entei, because there's no way he's going to get past my Palkia EX. I think I'm chilling. I think I'm going to be good here, actually. So let's actually see where this one's going from the opponent's side. Pokeball. He's searching for another basic Pokemon, like so. And let's see where this one's going. He is going to attack again. Yes, as expected, given his other Pokemon the energy. Go on. Okay, he's using red. He's going to do 80 damage instead of 60. We are still good. We are still going to survive the next round. I do not think he has a second red or Giovanni. Most unlikely. Very unlikely that's the case, right? So, let's go for the energy here. We are going to defeat his Entei. Misty. Oh, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Misty is going to be coming in handy maybe as well. Maybe we don't need it because now if we're attacking, every Pokemon on this bench takes 20 damage. We do have Cyrus, so what we need to do in the next turn is only bring his Magby to the active position. If we are able to do that, then it's GG. So because now he's not able to defeat me, let's see what he does. Let's watch this carefully because he will need Giovanni or Red. All right, so Magneton, or yeah, he's got that one on the field. It's gonna self-supply itself with electric type energy. Then he's gonna have to supply his Entei with energy, right? But there is nothing he can do. Again, if he's not going to manage to defeat my Pokemon this turn, then there is no way he's going to win. All right, okay, attack. Come on, don't make it so interesting. All right, perfect. GG, we survived that one. 10 HP left. Now it's just a simple matter of using Cyrus, bringing forth his baby Pokemon right there. And the opponent surrendered. GG. We've won this one. First round victory. 1-0. Very nice. Let's jump into the second round immediately. All right. So, second round. Let's do this. Another random match. PvP mode. Now, obviously, the meta currently isn't defined yet, right? So, obviously, a lot of people are going to struggle. Right, there aren't any good decks out there known as of yet, right? A lot of people are still trialing and erroring. So yeah, we are starting with Suicune EX. We are starting first, unfortunately, but we'll see what the opponent does. Now, I feel like Suicune is somewhat of a higher skill level Pokemon to be played, right? There are a lot of instances which are played with this deck, right? Where you have to choose wisely whether you play a Pokemon or not, right? If Misty goes good here, we can already take out his Mantyke. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, that's not the case. All right, so we're going to chill here. End our turn. We're going to draw our card through the special ability. Sabrina is one turn too late. Actually, would have liked to have Sabrina earlier. But yeah, let's see. The opponent now is using Professor's Research to be able to draw 2 cards. Okay, supplying his Suicune as expected. Mantyke is using his ability or its attack, whatever. And now it's our turn. Very nice. Pokeball. Okay, we're going to be able to draw a Pokemon. We are going to use Sabrina. Definitely. Want to get rid of the opponent's ball. I want to have Suicune in the active position, but if he doesn't play it, it doesn't really matter. Okay, sure. He's going this way. Okay, so at least he's not going to be able to attack me next turn. I hope so anyways. I don't really want to play Mantyke, so what we're going to do, we're going to use Pokemon Communication in the hopes of getting Palkia. So let's see. Palkia EX is there. Very nice. Very, very nice. This one's sweet. Palkia EX is on the field, and we're going to attack. 60 damage. Palkia is 1 hit away from being defeated. We do have Mantyke now. Now we need to be careful. We need to be very careful. If we are going to play Mantyke, the opponent is also going to do increased damage, right? Which we really don't want to have, because he is also going to be able to play 1 more Pokemon, which is going to ramp up the damage even further. So what we're going to do here is we're going to chill the next round. Giant Cape. We're going to take this attack from the opponent, supply our Palkia EX on the bench, and we're going to chill. We're just going to attack. We're not going to do nothing. We're going to wait for the next turn to see what he draws. And we're going to equip one of those Pokemon attachment tools, the Giant Cape as well. Right, so let's actually observe this real quick. Palkia has received the energy as required. So we're going to give the Giant Cape here. Suicune has 20 more HP now. Very nice. And now, yeah, we are going to use Professor's Research, actually, right? And Professor's Research is going to allow us to draw 2 more cards. Like so. Misty and... Alright, perfect. So we have 2 more Pokemon. So if we attack now, Suicune is left with 100 HP. Even if he plays another Pokemon, he is not going to be able to defeat my Suicune. So what is going to happen next turn is we are going to play 2 of our basic Pokemon, which ramps up the damage of Suicune to 100 instead of 60. And we're going to be able to defeat his Pokemon. Very nicely played. Very nicely played. Now, you're watching a masterclass playstyle here. Yo, Mantyke onto the field. Very nice. Energy on Palkia. Don't really need to. I think he's gonna surrender anyways, but you never know. You never know. Another Palkia, yeah, sure. We're just gonna play that. Doesn't really matter. Let's try with Misty. Oh, okay, sure. Should have tried Misty before that. Could have actually started attacking with Palkia, but it doesn't really matter. All right, we're gonna attack Suicune EX, 100 damage, and the opponent seems to be AFK. He seems to be gone. Most likely actually left the game by the looks of it. And we're just going to let the time run out. I think he actually just left it. 15 seconds. Let's see. Yep. 2, 1. And okay, sure. The opponent is away, I believe. I think we have this one safe. I think we won this one safe. Because there's nothing really the opponent can do. There is no way he's going to get out of this. We have the upper hand. It doesn't really matter. Whichever Pokemon he brings to the active position is going to get defeated by us. So yeah, 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And the opponent hasn't returned within the allowed time. Hence, we won. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about this deck. In my opinion, this is probably the best deck of the current season with the new cards, right? Obviously, the previous season's decks are still going to be relevant, but this one is going to be very hot. Now, anyways, as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.